Hey everyone, what is going on? Welcome to the Ventrix. Um, this is a brand new channel where I talk all things gaming, and I play the occasional brand new game, and also too I will bust out the occasional classic. Now in this video, I am going to be talking about what has been going on with Square Enix and Final Fantasy VII. Now we all know that Final Fantasy VII, the release date got pushed back to April 10th. And believe it or not, this is no secret when it comes to Square Enix. All right, it's not the first time they've done this. Every time a new major title comes out, they push it back. Kingdom Hearts, for example, how many times did they push that back? And the game wasn't, I mean, it was good, it was decent, but it didn't meet everyone's standards. So pushing a game back is not always a good thing, but also too, it's not always a bad thing. Now, the reason why they wanted to push this game back is because they wanted to polish it up. They wanted to make sure that us as the fans is completely 100% satisfied with it, and there is nothing wrong with that. I love them for that. And also too, there is apparently they are supposedly working on a secret project now, which caused the delay of the release date. Now, whether or not this has anything to do with Final Fantasy VII still remains to be seen, but a couple of news sources has tried to get in contact with them and tried to get that information out. At least say, hey, are you working on a secret project now? Square Enix has not commented on it, and they didn't deny it. So that's kind of like, interesting. So I thought about it a little bit, and I'm thinking to myself, they have been known to do stuff like this with all these little secret projects and all these little surprises and stuff like that. So I started thinking about it, and I did a little bit of research, and I found a very interesting article. Now, it's not particularly brand new stuff. It's been talked about quite a bit, but according to this article and the source, that not only is this possible now, but it looks like it just might be likely. But here's what the article says. Fans of Square Final Fantasy series might be awaiting the launch of Final Fantasy VII Remake, which has been delayed until April 10th. But it seems as though data miners have been hard at work unlocking the secrets of a Final Fantasy VII Remake demo. A soundtrack listing has been discovered, with the last one noting a VR menu. While the 20 other tracks look like normal song listings for a video game, the inclusion of a VR menu at 21 does look a little odd, which could indicate some sort of planned VR project. It could also be just a complete dud, especially considering the difficulty in making the whole Final Fantasy VII Remake VR compatible. All right, is this possible? Is Square Enix making Final Fantasy VII, at least some parts of it, VR compatible? Is this the big secret that they are working on? I personally think it's possible. I wouldn't put it past them. Would it be the whole full-blown Final Fantasy VII game in VR? I doubt it, because Square Enix simply doesn't have the tools and the manpower and the technology. Well, they have the technology, but they don't have the right tools to put the whole game into a VR format. Now, I can see them merging and getting help from another company to do this, and this is what they did in the past when they made Final Fantasy 15 Monsters Deep, or I forgot the name of it. Which they did that. They've also made smaller titles. And look at what they did with Kingdom Hearts. They turned it into a cinematic experience. Now, I can see them taking this route. Like, say, for example, I could see them taking a route with how they did with Kingdom Hearts. All right. They'll take the story and the history of Final Fantasy VII and turn it into a 3D cinematic experience, like say a little 20-minute movie or something, and it tells you the history of Midgar, how Shinra rose, and how Sephiroth used to be, and this is all being told in Cloud's eyes and Cloud's point of view. Now, I can deal with that. That would be cool, or better yet, have a option to where you can free roam in the city of Midgar. That would be awesome. I could live with that 100%. But the most likely, if there was going to be some sort of a VR content, I think the most likelihood would probably be the motorcycle scene. Like say they can turn that into a little mini game, like say a little co-op game thing. I can definitely see them doing that. Now, as far as an actual release date for this, if we was to see some sort of VR content, if we was to see it, this is all speculations, take this with a grain of salt. I wouldn't expect to see this, definitely not on the release date, maybe during the first major update. Now, these things they typically don't take long, probably a couple weeks to a month, or better yet, probably closer down the line of as we get closer to episode 2. If that's the case, then apparently this would become a DLC expansion pack, and it will be VR compatible. That would be cool, but I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But anyways, guys, tell me what you think about this. Do you think that they are cooking something up with some VR content in Final Fantasy VII? And would you think it's a good idea for Square to actually go with the whole VR deal with Final Fantasy VII? Tell me about it in the comment section. But anyways, guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. You want to see some more Ventrix content, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.